So the merchandise had been received. The we had trading assets now. So in effect, we could start selling. So the plan was to excuse. So the plan was to text as many people as we can on our social media, from WhatsApp to Facebook to Instagram, which is what I still do today. Um, so if I haven't texted you and you're on my WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram, I'm still coming. I'm gonna text you. It's like, yo, I'm selling t-shirts and whatever other thing I'll be selling at the time. It's like, yo, I'm selling these and these. I would just love to know if there's anything that interests you or that's appealing to you that perhaps you'd love to buy. So yeah, that was, that's the basic message, or that's the basic message we were using at the time, and that's the message I still use now. And so yeah, we started texting, and from one of my WhatsApp contacts, got our first customer. And on the, so many people were very, very supportive. I'm like, oh man, yeah, of course. And I think in the first week, which was on the third week of August, the first week of operation was on the third week of August, when we were still hitting people up. I personally got a good feedback from people I know, and especially my former high school classmates, man. Like, yo, those people really carried, the vision forward or something. I don't know. Like, no, like, they just really helped me. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, and let me tell you something. On that day, as I was, texting people and stuff like that, I think I got about 20 people saying that they'd love to buy a shirt, right? So that's a possibility of 20 people buying t-shirts. Of course, I was expecting that some of them are going to cancel and stuff like that, but 20 people, and I think that was the equivalent of, I don't think it was 20 people. It was more than 20 people, because the stock that was going to be sold, or the shares that were going to be sold to those people, the possibility of sales that were going to be made by the end of, or the beginning of September, was like 3,000. So we stood to make 3,000 just in the first month, 3,000 rands in revenue. And that's when my life changed. My life changed, man. I was like, hey man, if I can make if I can make 3,000 in one day, hey man, 3,000 in one day, that means if I can text, like, so many people and have a chance to get 3,000 from them, hi man, if I do this every day for 10 days, then this increases the possibility to like 30,000. It's like, hi. Oh, so then that's when I really started to be like, okay man, this thing could, it could be something, and of course understanding the fact that things don't always work out as you envision them to, or at least they don't pan out so quickly as quickly as you want to. Like, just because just because you want to make $1 million in 6 months doesn't necessarily mean that, because when you start getting in the process of making that million, then you're going to start getting to see all the hindrances and obstacles that will be put in front of you. It's like, no man, and it's like, maybe in 6 months I can just make 30,000 and then build to that and that. Fine. So then, yeah, we text people, my friend and I, and by by the end of September, that's when we made up. Okay, no, we got the first. I get it by the third week of August. That's when we're making orders and stuff like that. Like we're taking people's orders and stuff like that. People were promising to pay on certain days, right? Like prevalently on the 1st of September, right? So we got money, got the 1st of September, and then I went to Vic Bay to go and buy trading stock sometime along the month of September. So now I want you to just think about the fact that maybe someone just bought on the 1st of September, right? And then I'm only going to buy stock maybe 5th of September. So there's already an issue of time. I fine. I go to Vic Bay. Then I have to send the stuff to Bloemfontein, and then sending the stuff to Bloemfontein takes time, and then they still have to go to the vendor. So now the euphoria of like being friends and starting a business together is starting to dissipate, because now I'm thinking, oh man, hey, there's going to be a very, very big logistics issue here, because every time we buy stock, and then it has to go to Blom, and then it has to come back to me again. Some of it has to come back to me again and stuff like that. That's going to be shit. Like that's a problem, you see. But we don't have a lot of money, right? Because we started with only 9 t-shirts, and if we're getting as much as 20 people buying, then we have to make those shirts and then have them printed and stuff like that, right? So the first month was a disaster. Like it was a disaster, but yeah, that's what I'll talk about in the next video.